my channel.
Make sure to like and subscribe. So for solving systems of inequalities, the solution to a system of inequalities is the area that is shaded by both inequalities.
Kayla, someone's giving you money.
Shaded by both inequalities. Inequalities, sorry. Colors might help you for today, so if you have colors or like a pen and a pencil, it sometimes makes it easier to see the graphs. So if you have colors, I would recommend using them. I have this nifty pen if anybody wants to borrow it.
No, I have one too.
What if I throw?
Sorry. Diana, raise your hand first. You don't need it? Oh, well, Haley here. Okay.
Is that keeping you warm?
Okay. For this first one, x plus 2y is greater than 4. I want to graph this, and I want to graph it without a calculator, so I need to solve for y. So what's the first step going to be? Minus x. Minus x. So 2y is greater than negative x plus 4. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. So y is greater than negative 1/2 x plus 2. All right, so where is my y-intercept at?
Positive
2. So this number's your y-intercept. And what's my slope? Negative 1 over 2. So we are going to go down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. Do I have a solid or a dotted line?
Dotted.
Dotted because it doesn't have that little bar. And are you shading above or below?
Above.
Above because it's a greater than. So if your little guy is eating the y, then you are shading above. So we're going to shade above.
Delicious.
Okay. Get your other color out. And now we're going to do the other one. 2x minus y is greater than 6. Subtract 2x. Still trying to get y by itself. Okay, and then what? Divide by negative 1. When I multiply or divide by negative,
You switch the sign.
you switch the inequality sign. So this inequality sign, instead of it being a greater than, we are going to switch it to be a less than. So y is less than 2x minus 6. Okay, so where's my y-intercept? Negative 6. And what's my slope? Up 2 over 1. Solid or dotted line? Dotted. And shading above or below? Below because it's less than. So the two areas where your shaded region matches up, the two areas that are the two different colors, or the area with the two different colors, this guy right here is your answer. So it's only where your two colors are. That's why the colors sometimes help. So this green area is not a solution. This orange area is not a solution. It's just the part that has them overlapped. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is negative 1, 4 a solution?
So we don't have to show anything.
No.
We just have to show it in the
No,
graph.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Wait.
No, it's not.
No, it is not.
All right, negative 1, 4 is right here. Is that in the highlighted area?
Oh, it has to be in the highlight.
Yes.
She just said that.
No, it has. Yeah, it has to be where they're both overlapping.
Come on, man, get it together.
I'm done. Sorry.
Wait, why did you just put no? You need to like. Oh, it's.
No, it's not a solution. All right, I'm gonna call sticks on number 2.
So this is new. Everybody's done this today.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done this. Yesterday, all we did was we just worked on the 3 variables again and took a quiz at the end of class.
To get sick.
Oh my gosh, my son is sick right now, and he is up all night long.
Jacob, no. That's why I was
Jacob, no.
Yep.
Did you take the flu shot?
Yeah, he did.
I took it too, and then a day later I got sick.
See, I don't like getting the flu shot.
That's what they did.
I've only gotten the flu shot twice, and both times I got sick.
Same. I had to go to the hospital the next day after.
Really?
Yep. So I lie to my mom now, and I tell her, she's like, "Did you get the flu shot?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then I don't.
That's you just put that on.
She
record.
doesn't watch this.
I'ma tell
She's
her,
not
you
that
two
bored.
watch This one specifically.
How do you know that she doesn't watch it?
So you're encouraging us to lie, okay?
No.
Your daughter spills all the tea.
All right. Let's see. 16, 14, 15. Christian, that's you. What's my first step? Right? Aren't you 16?
11.
Well, the desks are all mixed around. You should be 16. Wait, no. 14, 15. Angie, you're 16.
14.
Sorry.
Can I
I'm.
rewrite the Sharpie thing?
Hello.
Yeah.
So you want y to be by itself, so you're going to add 2x on both sides. Plus 2x plus 2x. Okay, so then you get y is greater than 2x plus 1.
Very good. Okay. Evelyn, what's the y-intercept? 1, and what's my slope? 2 over 1. So up 2 over 1. And Faith?
Yes. What does that say? 14?
14.
Uh-huh.
Solid or dotted?
Say that again.
Solid or dotted?
It's dotted.
Dotted. And am I shading above or below?
Above.
Above. Good.
Yay, I'm so smart.
What is intellect?
All right, now for the next one, switch colors if you want.
A scholar.
Can I? What do I?
X to both sides.
Okay, add X.
Negative y is the same or equal to x plus 10. Then divided by negative 1. And the sign changes.
Good. So divide by negative 1, flip the sign so it's now greater than or equal to negative x minus 2. Okay. Let's see who's going to help me. Ah! Oh my gosh, stick down. Stick down. Andrew. Yay, Andrew. What's my y-intercept? Negative 2. And my slope? Down 1 and over. Down 1 over 1. And 9. Leslie, solid or dotted?
Solid.
Solid, very good. And Leslie, am I shading above or below?
Where are you going to add?
Above, very good, because it's greater than.
I make the lines on the other one similar.
So this area where both of your colors are at is your solution. So this is my solution. So is it a negative 1 for part of my solution set? Yes. All right, very good.
That's what's up.
All right, jump down to part B.
Does it matter which one is which? It's just the top or bottom. And the equation.
Oh, no. Writing systems of inequalities from the graph. So now we're just taking our lines and we are going to turn them into equations. All right, so I'm going to take this dotted one first. It doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm just starting with the dotted one. So I'm going to start with a y. Now, am I shading above that dotted line or below? Above. So is it going to be a greater than or less than? Greater than, because you're going above. Do you have the little inequality bar? No, because it's the dotted line. All right, now I need the slope. So I'm going to find 2 points here. I go over 1, up 1. So what's my slope?
Just that.
Just x or 1x, either one. And where is my starting value? The
Negative 2.
minus 2. The y-intercept minus 2. Okay. Now for the other line, which is this solid one right here.
Where do you see the shaded part?
Wait, hold on, there's
This
no
is the shaded part.
Wait, what?
So it'll be y is greater than u2.
So this is the shaded part for both of your graphs. So it's shading above this line and it's shading above this line. So greater than, it's equal to though because it's a solid line.
It just gave you the
Would it be
solution.
2x?
Close. 1 over 2. So rise 1, run 2. So 1 over 2x. And then where are you starting?
Minus 4.
Yes.
Really good starting point. Haha, this is difficult.
You missed my
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You did really face like you were really worried.
I was worried. Most people have been like, this is so easy.
Wait, no, that's not.
Alright, let's see who's going to help me do this pink one. Caitlin is.
Are you putting the sticks back in the bucket? Oh.
No, they're all right here.
Like, that's very evil.
Alright, Caitlin, for the dotted one, am I shading above or below?
Oh, we're doing the dotted one first.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you do. Yes, below. Do I have the inequality bar? Nope. Alright, now for the dotted one, the slope. Haley.
Is it one? What is it one?
Close. You're going, yes, because you're going down, it's going to be a negative 1. So negative x plus what? Plus 4. You're good. Plus 4.
I love a good negative edge.
All right, and then for the solid line, let's see who's going to help me do that one. 5. Brianna.
It's 4 down.
Huh?
I'm 4.
Oh, you're 4. That's right. Gip. Are you shading above or below? On this blue one. Above, so it's greater than. Do you have the little line underneath? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Isabella, what's the slope of this one? Two. Yep, 2x. And then Brianna, what's the y-intercept? 4, so plus 4. Makes sense?
My throat hurts.
All right. On the back.
Why is this wrong with Halloween? Wait, do we need a calculator for this?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say I just turned it off.
All right. This is our last problem here, number 5. It is a word problem with inequalities. All right, it's a word problem with inequalities. We are doing it without a calculator.
Oh my god.
All right.
Calculators in there.
I don't know. We don't hardly ever use them. You are going to have one of these on your test, just so you know.
Okay.
No, just one?
One.
Just one,
Delicious.
because they're kind of long.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Your city's cultural center is sponsoring a concert to raise at least $30,000 for the city's youth services. Tickets are $20 for balcony seats, $30 for orchestra seats. The center has 500 orchestra seats. Write and graph a system of inequalities to model the situation. All right. I need to define some variables. I need to say what's going to be x, what's going to be y. So what are my two variables in this?
X, Y, Z.
Orchestra and balcony. Yep. So I'm going to say x is going to be balcony. Y is going to be orchestra.
I put it down.
That's okay. Your graph will look a little different.
It's not okay. I have to change it. I'm sorry, I have to change it.
Okay.
Because it's not
You
okay.
want some white out, bro? I got you.
It doesn't matter which one's x or y. Your graph will look different. It'll be like flip-flopped, but it doesn't matter.
What is relate?
I don't know.
That's why I said X, Y, Z.
Oh, X,
I was trying to figure out what the relate part meant earlier, and not really. I don't know if that's just saying like relate what you're trying to. I don't know.
Like explain the graph maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be that. I don't know.
Right on me.
That's your birthday, like,
All right. Anyways, back up here. So. So. Oh, yeah, is a good word. To writing the equation, I'm going to put all my money in the one equation, right? It's kind of like my money equation. So how much do balcony seats cost?
30, 20.
20. So for every balcony seat, I'm going to multiply by 20. So that's why I'm doing 20x.
Do you good, bro?
How much do orchestra seats cost?
30.
30, so plus 30y. Now it's not going to be equals to. It's going to be some kind of inequality.
Greater than equal to? I mean, yeah, greater than equal to, right?
Yep. All right. So up here, because it says at least 30,000, you're going to have an inequality. So can I go more than 30,000?
Yes, you may.
Yes.
Yes, because I would need at least 30.
So it needs to be more than or equal to.
All right, and remember, your alligator mouth is going to eat the bigger number. So because you can go more than 30,000, your alligator mouth is going to eat the 2x plus 30y.
Not just
Delicious.
I did, right here.
Imagine somebody watching that and the parent just goes, what the heck are you watching?
All right, so because you can go bigger than 30,000, your alligator mouth is going to eat the other part of your equation. And it can equal 30,000. That's where you're getting the little bar. Most of the time for real world situations, you have the little bar underneath because it's possible for it to equal most of the time. All right, so I've used all of my money numbers, so I'm not going to use them again. The center has 500 orchestra seats.
Is that your starter? No, never mind. Don't ask that.
Okay. What variable represents orchestra seats? Y. And it has 500. Now, I don't have to use all 500 seats because I'm going to do some work under here.
Understandable.
Yep.
That's a cute one.
Does it equal 500?
It doesn't equal 500 because you don't have to use all 500, right? If you are at a baseball game, do you use all of the seats at a baseball game?
Oh, it has to be greater than or equal to.
Right, so can you go bigger than 500 though?
No.
No, because you only have 500 seats, but you don't have to use all of them. So we are going to eat the 500 because you're never going to be bigger than 500, but you might not use all the seats.
This is hurting my brain.
All right. That's like the hardest part. Now we're going to graph it. The reason why I left blanks here is because this is not in y equals. So I have to get it into y equals, or y greater than or equal to. Yeah, slope intercept. So what do I do first? Subtract what?
20x.
All right, minus 20x. Minus 20x. So 30y greater than or equal to negative 20x plus 30,000. All right, and then what?
Divide by 30.
Divide by 30. You divide all of them by 30.
Oh my gosh, it's time for me to go.
Oh my god.
All right, so y is greater than or equal to negative 20 over 30 reduces to negative 2 over 3.
Negative 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. 30,000 divided by 30? 1,000.
Bruh. 1,000.
What?
Okay, so now I can graph this. Where am I going to start?
1,000.
At 1,000? Your y-intercept, 1,000.
Oh my god.
What's my slope?
3 over 2 over 3.
Negative 2 over 3. So down 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3. Dotted or solid?
Solid.
Solid. And are we shading above or below?
Above.
Above.
Let's see if this game into like I can say.
How do you not know how to shade?
Shade correctly
You
once.
throw shade
now you
at
don't know how to
everybody
add.
every day, but you don't know how to shade.
All right, now I'm going to graph y is less than or equal to 500. So this one is not a slope intercept. It has a variable and it has a number. So that means it's going to be either a horizontal or a vertical line. So when you get a horizontal or a vertical line, it's because it just has a variable and it just has a number. So this is saying we're going to go through the y at 500.
It's horizontal.
So it's horizontal,
Yay.
yes. So through the y
Oh my god.
at
So I wanna make
500.
it vertical.
Do the line on the rock.
Yeah.
Okay. We shade
Oh, duh,
that.
that makes sense.
And so, because it's less than, you go down.
Lord, forgive me for my mistake.
Only you can forgive your mistake.
They're called sins, sweaty.
So then this tiny region right here is your solution.
I love a good highlighter.
All right, B says solve the system to determine how many of each type of seat they must sell in order to achieve their fundraising goal. Any point in the highlighted region will achieve their fundraising goal. So lots of answers here. Any point in highlighted region.
I'm just gonna start from the region.
That's fine too.
I said, extra region.
If the cultural center sells 800 balcony seats and 400 orchestra seats, will the youth service meet its goal? So, 800 balcony, 6, 7, 8, and 400 orchestra is right here.
Oh, so close.
So close, but will it meet the goal?
No.
No.
No, Davis.